prepare to take on in for Real Valladolid at Camp Nou. It's a return to the stadium for the first time in 3.5 weeks for Barcelona, who of course were due to play at this venue at the weekend against Real Madrid, but that game did not go ahead. So Barca with a game in hand on everybody else, but they still can.
Here to see and wait what Barca can do, or not concede too many goals. I think that's not the mentality that Sergio is bringing to this team and the confidence that they have at the moment. So we're going to see a team that he has a plan that he's going to apply to it, and he's going to try to get something out of here tonight.
Already held Atletico Madrid to a clean sheet this season. Valladolid with a 0-0 draw at home.
Unforced mistakes, and mainly going through all the sides. We see
he sends in the cross. It's just beyond Suarez, doesn't reach Piqué, but it falls to Lenglet, and it's in. A goal after 2 minutes for Clement Lenglet. And we talked about the resistance that Valladolid would try to put up tonight. It lasted 120 seconds. Early frustration for Sergio González as Clement Lenglet gets his first goal of the season in La Liga Santander. And Valladolid, Gaisca, I guess they'll be frustrated they didn't make a better clearance as this ball, the ball that came in from Messi.
Yeah, we can see that the line, the defenders, that, well, personally I think they're very deep, and then they didn't clear out, and I'll punish you.
Now here's Porro making a good run. It's held up by Guardiola, who shoots on the turn, and it's deflected wide. So looking to 2-year-old, he'd been rested for this game, as again Valladolid come forward, and it was a
on the right side.
It's played short to Oscar Plano.
And to put pressure on the opposition players. And he brings muscle and pace and intensity to a midfielder, and making Barca players feel that you're there. Like,
that was
maybe not that much, but
yeah, there was a 50-50 ball, or maybe a 55-40.
He allows you to put more power.
Here is Messi on target. Play their way out. This is better pressing from Valladolid, and they've won it high up the pitch there. And Nacho, decent position. Michel flicks it in, and it bounces off Ter Stegen, but then bounces home off Kiko Olivas. I don't think he knew much about it at all, if anything, but the veteran defender has levelled the game here in very unconventional fashion. And it's game back on for Sergio González and Real Valladolid. Celebrations for the few of their fans who've made the journey here, and Kiko Olivas with his first goal of the season has tied the game, and we can't really say that it hadn't been coming, because they'd had a few threatening attacks. It was a good free kick whipped in by me. Another after a half clearance by the goalkeeper. Ansu Fati now runs and goes down, asking for a decision in his favour, but he's not going to get it. And the Valladolid players surround the young man. There's pressure applied here by Messi on Barba, and in the end, too much pressure applied by Messi for the referee's liking. But they've switched it over to the other side now, with Alba sending in the cross that is gathered by... Anyway, that was Jordi Masip's only league game for Barca. As Ansu Fati goes in the area, and from Nacho Martinez is going to go out of play. Is it? Not quite. Piqué has to come over and make the challenge on Oscar Plano. 4 in the box for Barca, including Vidal making the run to the far post, and it's just beyond him. The cross from De Jong. He saw that run by Arturo Vidal. Messi looking to create, flicks it through, Vidal stabs it goalwards and in! Created by Messi, finished by Vidal, and Barca are back in front. By no means the first time that we've seen Arturo Vidal break that defensive line with well-timed runs into the box. Just a few minutes ago, he could only get the top of his Mohican to a cross from Frenkie de Jong, but that one was placed perfectly from Leo Messi, and Vidal did the rest.
Well, that's sort of Messi
struggling, as we see some of the unused play. Another run, and that is headed away by Barba, out to maybe very soon, as Barca attack now with Semedo brought down, is he, by Anwar Tuami? Yes, he is. Free wall now, the 4-man wall, as Leo Messi steps up. Messi! Another masterpiece from the maestro of football, Leo Messi, against a man that he will have faced many, many times in training. Jordi Masip, former Barcelona goalkeeper, will have faced up to Leo Messi's free kicks hundreds, if not thousands of times over the years, but even that's not enough to help him.
It just makes it look so easy. You think, yeah, the ball.
Oh, it's normal. Players with the quality of Leo Messi, with these free kicks in.
They want to be there.
Here he is again. Messi for Semedo. Good run. Ball across. Thank you, Bruno. So we'll see whether that's going to be another change. Semedo continues his run. Oh, goes down, and Joaquin has given Leo Messi another chance. On the stroke of half-time, he's also picked up a yellow card, which is the first of the... And he produced another marvel. He goes for the same corner, fisted away rather uncomfortably.
Always seems to have problems with different players. So a must-needed win for them as well.
Yeah, Real Madrid, of course, playing Leganés. You'd expect them. So the second half gets underway. No further changes at half. Yeah, back four. Good point, guys. Well spotted that they've changed from that back five as Barca win a corner. So a change their usual back four. Certainly the now Waldo Rubio cuts it back. They're asking for a handball against Piqué. He's dispossessed well by Pedro Porro. And then there was a bit of a basketball style sign. A ball player in midfield for Valladolid when they've not had that much of the perceptive pass to Messi, and Leo Messi, and Ansu Fati, deflection, well saved by Jordi Masip. Finds Messi, flicked on almost into the path of going off. Fati's delivery, flicked on at the near post by Lenglet, who must have thought he had a chance of a second. Hervías, his first opportunity, gets a good ball into the near post. Oscar Plano
To be or trying to find.
Here's Hervías getting onto the cross, takes a deflection, flicked on, and Semedo, who comes off for him. There's a nice 1-2 worked into the penalty area, and then the ball in the end played.
Gives him on the pitch, or is the logical substitution?
He's trying to make an impact here as he races down the left, but can't do so. Ivan Rakitic, who gets a rousing reception from the Camp Nou. Well, cross shot is charged down and half away. It's been rather...
First choice, yeah, exactly. He's very young and he's not need to put any more pressure that already has. But it's...
Vidal keeps it in. Good ball inside to Messi. No one else in the area. Messi tries to go around Salisu, who just gets for Valladolid, not really been able to impact the game today. Looking for Rakitic, but Rakitic wasn't really ready for it, and he had to foul Pedro Porro. Inola, who's held off well by Piqué, and that's a late lunge by Sergi Guardiola. It's certainly going to be a yellow card. That was a pretty ugly tackle, really. Wide for Alba, Jordi Alba, across goal, tap in, Luis Suarez flags up. So it is not going to count. Barca thought for a split second for us, as Luis Suarez, not looking injured, and he plays an excellent ball forward for Semedo, who goes on the run. But
every game is massive to judge it only on one game.
Here's Messi, and Messi wraps it up. Killed it instantly to turn and strike with power and precision. And he's got his second goal, and Barca have been playing within themselves for the last half hour, but they only need a split second to open you up with that kind of quality. And Messi does it again. Great pass from Rakitic. The wait as Messi comes forward again. 5 forward. Oh, he found Suarez, and there's another. Suarez has been kept quiet most of the night, but he's got his goal now thanks to a defence-splitting pass from Messi, who just keeps piling on the magic. 2 goals, 2 assists now. Perfectly weighted ball. Suarez doesn't miss chances like that very often. And he goes up now to 6 goals for the season. Messi, Suarez, and of course Griezmann, who's only just come on, and that's a late challenge on Busquets that the referee wanted to allow an advantage, but now he's had to